hockey fans, how are we doing tonight? Trying to get my microphone all set up here. Tonight's game, starting our opening ceremonies in just a few minutes. We are at SUNY Morrisville, the Morrisville State Iceplex, home of the Morrisville Mustangs. It's a great agriculture school located right here in the heart of central New York. In this game, the home team are wearing the white sweaters led by assistant coach Chris Canezzaro and head coach Seth Howard, the Cazenovia Lakers. Versus the visiting team in the black sweaters, led by assistant coach Callie O'Mara, Derek Goodenough, John Terry, and head coach Steve Olson, with help from team managers Nick Olson, Carter Donnelly, Connor DeMont, and Simeon O'Neill, the Ontario Bay Storm. We'll get our starting lineups in just a couple of minutes. Cazenovia begun their puck cleanup ceremony. And it looks like Ontario Bay's 8th grader, Aiden Terry, might be getting the start. Since he's doing all the warming up, I would say so. Purpose of this drill here is to make sure the goaltender has a clear vision of the puck from all angles. Helps him determine what's going to be in the background, especially as he receives shots from this side. There's a different backdrop for him than there is on the other side. You got humans in the way over here. It's the whole purpose of that drill right there. It's not to score. It's to allow the goaltender to see the puck from all different angles. High, low, left, right. And it's certainly not to shoot the puck as hard as possible. It's just to give them a clear view. Final seconds tick off the scoreboard, and we are just about ready to go. Yeah. It's on my YouTube channel, Positive Influence, or the Dan-Dalin. Here, I'll give you a sticker. Always willing to give a sticker out to somebody willing to take one. And here we go. Jacob Amadon getting the start on forward. David Stern taking that front line with him. And finishing out the forward line for Ontario Bay, Eric Mashaw, number 21. Cameron Dallin, number 15. And look at that, they said our name correctly. That's awesome. Riley Ballou finishing out the 5. And Colin is the starting goaltender. I apologize for my confusion there, watching Aiden warm up. I guess I missed the whole first half of warm-ups, didn't I? Logan Hull getting the start. Number 3 for Cazenovia. Number 24, Jack Donlin.
And freshman number 9, Jack Casey, the front three for the Lakers. On defense, number 17, Jacob Gravelding. And number 26, Forrest Ives. And in net, number 29, Tucker Ives.
And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, of girls and boys, hockey fans of all ages and all genders. It's hockey evening at SUNY Morrisville.
So welcome to all of the viewers. I believe we should have some Cazenovia Lakers fans straggling in now as they get the word that we are live. Just getting another device up so I can actually A, see the stream is going well, and B, monitor all of the chat. Starters are just about ready, getting lined up here. Got some randos flying around. Seamus Newcomb heading to the bench. And there we go. Cazenovia wins that faceoff, draws that puck back. Popping it forward, Jacob Gravelding fires it in. Grabbed by Cameron Dallin, goes around behind his net, tries to pass it up to Amidon. Picked off by Logan Hull. Hull can't bring it. Shot from the center point, ripped in, and that's grabbed by Amidon and sent down the length for the icing. I'll bring the face-off back down. Not real sure what happened there for Ontario Bay, but we get new defense as a result. Face-off will be to the right side of young Mr. Bennett. Or old Mr. Bennett. He's a senior now. Jack Donlin taking that face-off with David Stern. Stern wins it, gets back to Brodeur. Brodeur rips it around. Missed on the far side by Hull. And Eric Mashaw not able to grab it. On near side, puck comes out. Ives taking it to the middle. Ives challenged. Oh, hits the postage. Comes back out to the point. Sent in deep by Hull, around on the far side. Ives going in deep to pick it up. Ives going back behind the net. Curling around, looking. Centering pass. Missed by Donlin. Goes out to the point, ripped in. It's in deep. And David Stern trying to come out with it. Challenged by Hull. Hull able to slow it down enough to let Donlin keep that puck in. Donlin sends it in deep around into the corner. Trying to pick it out is Cody Matshaw. Cody bringing that puck up. Oh, gets trapped in the middle, in the slot. Short shot, taken by James Dapson, number 22. Save by Colin Bennett. Ontario Bay turning that puck over big time in critical situations early. They better get that settled down if they want to have this game go anywhere remotely near their favor. Dapson wins that faceoff, sends it all the way across to the far side, picked up by Who was it? Oh, Andre Watts. He sent it up to Zach Blevins. Gets turned over in a neutral zone. Dabson not able to keep it in as it gets turned out by Walker. Blevins centering pass, and Newton just not able to catch up to that puck. I mean, well, he got saved, really, by Tucker Ives. Grabbed by the Lakers. They come out with it. Dumped in by Dabson. And that goes in deep. Grabbed by Blevins. Blevins coming around, back behind the net. Cut into the middle. Puck gets poked away by Dan-Dalin. Goes to Braden Walker. Walker sends this all the way across for Watts. Juice sends that puck up, taken away by Ives. Sent over to the other D. Back to Ives. Forrest moving up with it. Sends that puck all the way across the neutral zone. Dan-Dalin not able to catch up to it. Backhand it out. Goes to Andre Watts. Watts coming up on the near side. Swings and misses at that puck. Comes right back to Andre Watts. Andre and Julian Watts on the same defensive line together. It's kind of special. Or on the ice together, I should say. Either one of them can play anywhere on the ice. Brodeur tried to nonchalantly send that out and got slowed, but makes it into a neutral zone. Pooler trying to bring it out. Myros helping him, gets that puck up to him. Puck goes all the way back to Forrest Ives. Ives takes it to the corner, backhands it around for Gravelding. Gravelding shuffles it around. Brodeur stepping up to grab it. Brodeur can't keep it. Stabs at it to get it back to Pooler. Pooler picks his head up to see where he's going to go to, and I think that's Sully Clark or Cam Scheibler. It was Clark that poked it away. Ives sends that puck across off the boards, back into the neutral zone. Sent in. Cody Mashaw sends it across. Joe Brodeur's got to chase after it. Can't get to it in time as Vinny DiNatale forces that puck back to the corner. Sent around on the far side. Back into the corner. Cody Mashaw going back at it. Sends it up along the far boards. Mashaw overskates that puck. Sully Clark grabs it, sends it in deep. Brodeur back there. Sends it around onto the near side. Eric Mashaw coming up to play on it, as is Bryson Weaver. Mashaw able to get that out, collected by Frederickson. Frederickson sends us all the way across. Cody off the boards, trying to get it up into the neutral zone. Comes back to him, and we're going to have a tripping penalty against Jacob Amadon. So Ontario Bay penalty number 12, 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 12, 2 minutes trip. Time of the minor penalty, 3:50. Face off. Won by the Lakers. Brought back. Gets caught in the skates of Owen Newton. And Zach Blevins sends this all the way down. It's going to get played on by Tucker Ives. Gives it to his, I think it's his brother, Forrest. Forrest coming up through the middle. Sends that puck in deep as he approaches the blue line. Goes all the way around, far side. Braden Walker playing on it. Can't keep control. Jack Casey loses it. And here comes Blevins. Blevins making his way through the neutral zone. Coming wide at the hash marks. Get hit off that puck. And Forrest Ives coming around with full speed on the far side. Whacked at by Blevins. Blevins loses his stick. Forrest still with it. Can't hold on to that puck as he approaches the net. Curling around at the dot. In the slot. Low shot. Hits off the skate of a teammate, I believe. Dan-Dalin with it. Fires. Goal. Jack Dan-Dalin with the power play goal, and Cazenovia strikes first. We'll find out who the assists came from. Blevins facing off against Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin draws that puck back. Bryson Weaver chases it down. Has a referee in his way. Can't make a play on that puck. Owen Newton sends it up. Shot! Blevins! Goal! Returning the favor. .454. Took 10 seconds to score that goal. Still. So I apologize. I thought Dan-Dalin got that goal, but I guess it got tipped out in front. There's a shot and a goal! So, these guys, they got to slow down for a second for me. Cazenovia goal was tipped in. Goal scored by number 3, Logan Hull. Here comes Amanon moving forward. Dangling centering pass. Mashaw not able to get there in time. Puck held in by Mashaw. So, I still didn't even get to the first goal yet. Cazenovia goal was scored by number 3, Logan Hull, assisted by 24, Dan-Dalin, from number 9, Jack Casey. Time of that goal, 4:44. That was a power play goal for Logan Hull. Ontario Bay came back, number 8, Zach Blevins, record-setting goal, assisted by number 14, Owen Newton, 8 from 14. Time of the Storm goal, 4:54. And then Ontario Bay, Mashaw shot, save by Ives. Ontario Bay goal scored by number 10, Julian Watts. I believe that's his first high school career goal. Julian Watts, number 10, assisted by number 8, Zach Blevins, from 14, Owen Newton. 10 from 8 from 14. Time of the Storm goal, 5:12, and the Storm lead 2-1. This is going to get sent down for the ice. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the bank. Power Play Sports, exit 47 off Interstate 81 in Watertown. And Dupree's Cleaning Services, exterior cleaning 315.com. Check them out. They're all wicked cool. Shot fired. Save by Colin Bennett. This puck comes out. No idea who touched it. Dapson's going to collect it, though, at the corner. I have to fix, like, my white balance on this or something. Figure it out. It's very bright at the other end. Puck held in by Bryson Weaver, number 6. Still over there trying to hold it, and it goes way up high. Falls down over the boards into the Ontario Bay bench. We'll have ourselves a face-off. Puck comes out into the neutral zone. See how that brightens up? I can't fix it. Darn it. That's an offside. You're welcome, Tammy. Come on. I thought I might see you down here. Joe Brodeur. Oh, that was offsides. It came out. Joe wasn't sure. He was just playing with forward momentum, but offsides is the call. We'll have a neutral zone faceoff. 9:37 to go in the opening period. Ontario Bay leads 2-1. They are out shooting the Lakers 4-3. So it's really not out shooting now, is it? Cody Mashaw grabs that puck, sends it down, and that's an icing. Face off on the near side. And one of these speakers has a blown woofer. I don't know if you can hear that, but I sure can. There's a face-off drawn back and stolen by Joe Brodeur. Brodeur passes it across for Newton. Newton going in over the blue line, and he gets hit by Jacob Gravelding. Puck goes to the corner. Newton playing on it. Sends that puck back to Blevins. Centering pass for Juice. Misses. Or it doesn't quite get to him, actually. Coming back the other way, Jack Casey Casey has Cody Mashaw all over him. Mashaw has Casey pressed up against the referee, trying to get him to know him a little bit better. Puck comes around back behind the net. Brodeur with the hit. Puck comes out. Julian Watts gets it. Watts, not able to get out. Being stabbed at by Dan-Dalin. Puck comes out to Ives. Ives sends that puck across to the far side, and that gets sent in deep over the end line. Cody Mashaw back behind the net. Taken away by a Laker. Where's the puck? I don't know. Nobody does. Shooting back to get it. I think that's Nat Gale. Fired in from the hash mark by Vinny DiNatale. Save by Colin Bennett. Some fresh legs out there for the Storm. And that is Nat Gale taking that face off. Pushing it forward. Goes around Pooler. Quick shot. Save Colin Bennett. Cameron Dallen comes around. Passes it up backside of Myros. Myros misses it. Frederickson going down after it. Frederickson picks it up before the end line. Sends it around far side for Bryson Weaver. Weaver tries clearing it. And that official stops the puck. Pooler with it. Trying to get the shot. No official over here to help us out though. Vinny DiNatale sends it back into the corner. Puck sent around to the far side. Sully Clark sends it. Picked up by Weaver. Weaver coming in. Shot high off the glass. Drops down for Cameron Dallen. Dallen off the boards. Comes to the point. Ripped right in by Seamus Newcomb. Sorry. Yeah, I'm doing the camera myself. I could really use some help here. Frederickson sends that puck in deep. Goes around behind the net. Stopped by Cameron Dallen. Dallen takes it back into the corner. Tries to get that puck around Gale. Can't. Gale sends it back behind. Joe Brodeur grabs it. Tries firing it up. Gets it up to Matteo Dalpe. Almost. Turned back. Dallen grabs it. Sends it up. Frederickson holds it at the blue line. Him and Myro stabbing at it. Puck goes up, then down. And Frederickson swats at it. Goes all the way back to Bennett. Bennett with the save. Ballou tries clearing it. Sends it right to Riley Newcomb, who fires it in from the center point. Save Colin Bennett. I think that was Newcomb. Was it? No, that was Forrest Eyes. 26. Not 28. Face-off comes back. Another Laker win. Oh, trying to help it out was Logan Hull. Newcomb. And he kind of unhelped his team. This comes down. Eric Mashaw chasing after. First one to it is Gravelding. Gravelding backhands. It goes to Newcomb. Taken away by Ammonite. Backhand! Goes across the top of the paint. Over the top of the paint. Nobody able to send it home. On the far side, Andre Wise trying to send it forward. Coming back to grab it, Cam Scheibler. Scheibler tweaks it over to the near side. Coming over to play on that puck is Dapson. Dapson trying to get it out. Cody Mashaw. Eric Mashaw gets it over. Ammonon with it on the far side. Delayed penalty against Cazenovia. And as soon as it is touched by Scheibler, we're going to get the call. Newcomb looks surprised. And he gets the hook for roughing. So Cazenovia penalty number 2, 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 2, 2 minutes rough. Time of the minor penalty, 10:25. Oh, number 22. I'm sorry. It was Dapson, number 22. Blevin shot, goal! Snuck it in short side, nothing but net. Every goal that Blevin scores is a new all-time record for Ontario Bay. So that was Zach, number 8, Zach the Attack Blevins from number 14, Owen Newton. 8 from 14, time of the Storm goal, 10:31. Brodeur holding that snap shot. I think that went off the pad of Tucker Ives. Sailed back through the air. Back behind the net, trying to get it out, leaning and falling, Bryson Weaver. Puck is still loose. Weaver gets up, snaps it up to Hull. Hull turns, tries to center it. Cody Mashaw right there, blocking it. Puck goes to Julian Watts. Juice trying to do something with it. And this puck comes out. Chased down, swatted out by Joe Brodeur. Hard swat Puck comes out, and Owen Newton has it. Newton brings it over, loses it. Juice with it. Juice draws that puck back. Top of the circle, passes across for Blevins. Blevins backhands it, goes back behind the net. Chased down on the far side by Brodeur. Back to Newton. Blevins, whatever, they ride in the car a lot together. And he backhands a nice hard shot, saved by Tucker Ives. Blevins collecting that in the neutral zone, curling around in the slot, shot low, wide, into the corner it goes. Hull trying to get it out, goes over to Dapson. Dapson pushes that puck forward. Schiebler going down with it, not able to touch it before it goes over for the icing. That'll bring the face-off all the way back down the Cazenovia end of the ice. 5:11 to go in the opening period, and Ontario Bay leads 3-1. Shots are pretty even, 8-7. New forward line on for Ontario Bay. Stern, Amadon, and Eric Mashaw. Lakers win this face-off. Yeah, it's Ives still out there trying to poke it through. Schiebler trying to help out. Ballou backhands it up. Amadon picks his leg up, hoping it was heading towards the goal and he'd be a screen, but it was wide. Ballou grabs it, snaps it towards the corner. Picked up by Stern, swatted away by Ives. Schiebler trying to get it out, gives it right to Ballou. Ballou fires it, and that goes into the glove of Dapson. He's shaking his hand. That hurts. There's like nothing inside there. Eric Mashaw sends that to the corner. Seamus Newcomb pushes it back behind. Eric goes over to pick it up. Oops, sorry. That's not Eric. That was a fan. Newcomb swing, miss. Second attempt. Gets that puck up to Dapson. Dapson curls around, fires it off the backboards, and the rebound off the backboards, Colin Bennett dives on top of it because he didn't like how close Cam Schiebler was because he was right there. Zach Blevins out there again facing off against Dan-Dalin. He draws that puck back. Cameron Dallin sends it around. Juice. Julian Watts sends it up. Blevins pops it out to Owen Newton. Newton grabs it, turns around in the slot. Shot, save, Tucker Ives. All right, so if I miss, that's when it brightens up. As long as I stay on, we'll be all right. Face-off controlled by Cazenovia. That's going to be an icing. Give us another chance to shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski. They're awesome. You should check them out. Power Play Sports in Watertown, also awesome. You should check them out. And Dupree's Exterior Cleaning Services, interior and exterior. They do clean-outs before, move-in, after, move-outs, flipping a house, need it clean. Contact Dupree's Interior Exterior Cleaning Services at exteriorcleaning315.com. Shot off of... Ooh, that gets fired in. Hull turns, snaps this all the way across, picked up by Newton. Newton tried clearing it, held in by Weaver. Weaver fires it forward. And I don't know what is going on. Andre Watts not able to hold that puck. Blevins coming up behind. He flicks it forward. And no icing is the call. Puck goes in deep to the corner. Grab by Cazenovia. They send this down, and that's going to be an icing. Boy, both teams looked like they were trying to ice that puck, didn't it? Finally, somebody did. Give them a point. They did what they were trying to do. That should count for something. Face-off drawn over to the near side by Cazenovia. Forrest Ives going around behind his net, picking up speed, cutting his way through the middle. Ives over the blue line, dancing forward, comes in, circles around at the bottom, stops short, back behind the net, looking for somebody to pass to, and nobody's quite open. Backhands this into the slot, and both Pooler and Myros were collapsing on that. Ives collects it back in the neutral zone. Ives turns, fires it all the way across, picked up by Newcomb. Newcomb over the blue line, passes over to Schiebler. Schiebler fires it high. Pooler trying to get it out. Puck goes over on the far side to Dalpy. Dalpy pushes it forward, collected by Cazenovia. Myros over on the near side, not able to get to that puck in time, gets sent out into the neutral zone. Forrest Ives banks it, trying to get around Pooler. Pooler just backs up. Schiebler trying to push it forward. Pooler still there, coming over to help Joe Brodeur, and here's Jacob Myros. Myros gets it into the neutral zone, and that gets ripped in by Gravelding. Puck is over on the far side, and now it's grabbed by Logan Hull. Hull comes in, shot fired, blocker save, Colin Bennett. Puck is still loose. Casey can't gain control. Brodeur trying to get it out, pushes that puck right to David Stern. Stern coming up with that, loses it. Weaver sends it across, comes right back to Weaver. Weaver moving forward. Bryson up over the blue line, still with that puck top of the circle. Goes around a body, chase it into the corner. Centering pass, fired by Hull, goes off of somebody's skate, comes to the corner. Picked up by Amidon. Amidon trying to break out to Stern, not able to do so. Eric Mashaw grabs that puck, comes back, gives it to Brodeur. Brodeur sends it over to Cody Mashaw. Cody did not know he was going to do that. Cody coughed it up. Jack Casey shot fired. Save, rebound, shot, save. Kicked all the way out to the point. Fired in, not on net. Cazenovia's got to check up, and while they do, David Stern grabs that puck. Stern, near side, has it poked away for a moment by Jack Donlin. Regains control. Stern loses it at the blue line. Almost gets swatted out. Blocked by the incoming Dabson. Or Donlin, excuse me. Oh, and they're saying he skated that out and back in again. Oh, yeah, that speaker is blown. Somebody's got to replace that thing or turn the bass way, way down so it stops being a problem. Either one works. Cazenovia winning another faceoff. Newcomb sends it in deep. Brodeur loses it behind the net. It comes back to the corner, collected by Julian Watts. Here comes Juice on the near side, moving his way around his own team, trying to come over near side. Dabson pokes it away. Cody Mashaw sends it forward. It goes right to Gravelding. Gravelding sends it across for Forrest Ives. Ives sends it up. Backhanded, eventually to Dabson. Dabson not able to hold it. Brodeur turns it back. Forrest Ives collects in his own zone. Passes it over to Gravelding. Gravelding sends it right back for Newcomb. Newcomb has to come back for it. Tried to give it to Ives on the way. Not able to do so. Stolen by Owen Newton. Newton to Blevins. Blevins dancing. Drops it back to Cody Mashaw. Mashaw trying to work his way around. Forrest Ives comes all the way up. Loses that as Mashaw comes on to put the hit. Julian Watts takes it in deep to the corner. Juice still at the corner. Comes back. Gives it to Blevins in the slot. Blevins backwards. Toe drag. Shot. Glove save. Tucker Eyes. Snagged it right out of the air. He did. That was a sweet save by Tucker. What? No, 3. One second, 2 second, that shot's not going to come, and that's where this period ends. At the end of one period of play, Ontario Bay leads 3-1. Shout out to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms. Seriously, where are they? Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski. Next, I get my shirts, my t-shirts, cups, mugs, tumblers from them. They make stickers for me, all sorts of good stuff. In addition to them, we've got Power Play Sports, located at exit 47 of Interstate 81. They've got all of the hockey paraphernalia you could need. They are a great hockey pro sports shop. They've got indoor synthetic ice, indoor real ice, and normally they manage the times for the outdoor rink, but it just hasn't been consistently cold this year. Can't do it. Mother Nature not cooperating. They've got skills and drills. They run clinics on that indoor sheet of ice. They do 3v3 tournaments. You can get monthly memberships. With a monthly membership, you get a free roll of tape and a free skate sharpening every month. It's amazing. They don't use a sparks machine. They've got skilled humans, because it's just as much an art as it is a science to sharpen skates properly. So, Two Broke Moms, Power Play Sports, and of course, Dupree's Cleaning Services, interior and exterior cleaning. Check them out on Facebook at Dupree's Cleaning Services. You'll be amazed at the things they do. They actually wash the outside of your house. Not spray wash, not power wash, but it is like soap and water. It'll get some sudsy up and whatnot, because you don't want to power wash vinyl siding. It'll cut right through it. Same thing with aluminum siding. I've seen it happen. Then you've got sharp edges, and now what are you going to do? But they will wash it. Wash the outsides of your gutters. You ever see that discoloration on roofs? Roofs? Whichever way. You know, it looks like it's some black stuff or some discoloration creeping up from the bottom of the roof, making its way up to the top. It's not dirt, and it's not heat. I used to think it was burning from heat loss. It's not. It is a bacteria that is feeding off of the shingles. I don't know about you, but that can't be good. They clean that off. They'll go right on the roof and get that cleaned off. Dupree's Exterior or Dupree's Cleaning Services. Check them out on Facebook. Look them up online. Exterior Cleaning 315. They do some crazy, crazy stuff, and you're going to love them.
Bryce, good enough. We're missing you, buddy. Hope you feel better soon. Everybody's waving at you. Missing you, dude. So nice, you gotta say it twice. Bryce, get well soon. Bryce, get well soon. Now subscribe. So we got just over 2 minutes to go here in our intermission, and it appears that Cazenovia is using every last moment to get words of wisdom from their coach or something. And here they come. Final minute of warm-ups. I guess we were waiting for Cazenovia to hit the ice before Ontario Bay jumped on there. Fans returning to the stands as you see them filing in. Get a decent turnout for a Wednesday evening. Quick little fan cam here. We got some fans over here. Some fans over here. Student section all the way down there at the corner. And there we go. Face-off won by Cazenovia as they push forward. Grabbed by David Stern. He turns his puck back through the neutral zone. Picked up by Forrest Ives. Forrest curls around, goes back behind his net, looking, passes up, gets it to Casey. Goes off his stick all the way across to the far side, chasing it down. Logan Hull in the corner. Hull bringing that puck around at the corner. Back out to the point for Forrest. Shot fired. Makes it through. Off the blocker of Colin Bennett. Falls down at the far corner. Backhand attempted by Graveldi to send it back around. Grabbed by Cody Mashaw. He sends this the length, and apparently they tipped off of Eric Mashaw's stick is what the word is. Goes all the way in. Logan Hull around on the far side. Runs into Jacob Amidon. Loses the puck. Puck control regained by Forrest Ives. Sends it up. Joe Brodeur had it for a second. I'm sorry, it was Donlin. Gave it to Ives. Ives back to Donlin. Donlin drops it off for Hull. Hull shot. And that goes back and hits the glass. Forrest not able to hold that puck on the far side. Amidon just able to poke it out. Ripped by Ives. And that goes out of play. So we'll have a face-off at center ice. Dabson squaring up against Blevins. Blevins pushes it forward. Grabbed by Ives. Sorry, no. 16. Tyson Frederickson sent up. Back behind the net. Sent around on the far side. Julian Watts trying to grab it. Cam Scheibler had it for a moment. And it, slipped on it. Stepped on it. Blevins shot fired just wide left. Blevins trying to hold it in. Gets it to Newton. Newton dodges it back into the corner. Battling with it against Bryson Weaver. Blevins has it. Blevins coming around at the hash mark. Draws back. Gives it back to Newton in the corner.
Back to Blevins, sends it all the way across, blocked by the skate of Tyson Fredericks and doesn't make it to the back door where Juice was waiting. Centering pass, missed. Puck comes out, and here is Zach Blevins pulling that puck through the neutral zone, loses it at the blue line, helped along by Owen Newton as Newton gets hit by Seamus Newcomb. Blevins drops that puck back to Dalin. Dalin can't handle the pass, has to hustle back into the neutral zone to get it. Comes around, fires that puck, battling with it along the blue line against Cam Scheibler. Has it, pushes that puck forward. Backhanded along the boards by Dan-Dalin, pushed back by Julian Watts. Sent around near side for Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin sends it up. Dalin grabs it. Dalin brings it into the neutral zone. Passes to Newton. Newton hits the back skate of Watts, and Watts not able to jump onsides before Blevins crossed the blue line. Offsides is the call. Have a neutral zone faceoff. New defenseman coming on. Cameron Dalin having a little bit of a tough time grabbing that puck. He's talking with Coach Terry right now about what may or may not have happened. That pass popped off of his stick. I don't know, not to make excuses for the kid, but it is a new stick. He's had it for a couple of games, though, so he should be over it. Forrest Eyes taking that puck in deep. Handled by Andre Watts, pushed back around to the far side. Amidon gets that puck away, and the ref's got it. Coming over to grab it, Braden Walker rips it all the way around near side. Eric Mashaw trying to get it out. Reaching back to get it is Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin pushes that puck forward, goes right to Andre Watts. Watts tried passing it up to Mashaw, stolen by Dan-Dalin, who sends it into the corner and chases after it. Dan-Dalin going around, back behind it, on the far side, drops it off for Forrest Ives. Forrest back, behind, looking, tried the wraparound, nothing. Net picked up. And I don't understand what the referee just said. Hopefully the players did. They were closer. He sounded a lot like a guy on the subway that lets you know what station's coming up next. Either that or the Charlie Brown teacher, one or the other. But net got lifted up. Somebody got pushed into it, perhaps. I don't know. David Stern taking the face-off against Logan Hull. Stern draws it back to the corner. Joe Brodeur over to grab it, backhands it to the other corner, and Stern didn't see where it was. Dapson grabs it. Dapson trying to dangle along. Brodeur sends him to the ice. Amidon loses that puck along the boards. There's a door there. He got caught on it. Regains control, gets it to the neutral zone, but picking up in the neutral zone is Ives. Ives not able to get around Joe. Joe at the blue line, pushes it forward to Eric Mashaw. Mashaw in! Shot! And it's a save. Pushing and shoving as the puck is not seen. Jacob Amidon bends down, picks up the puck, and hands it to the official. It was in the crease. Sticks being returned. I didn't know where that puck was. It came out. Face off to the left side of Tucker Ives. Reaching back, grab it, Julian Watts. Watts holding it in deep, stopping at the corner, sends it back behind the net for Owen Newton. Newton couldn't grab it, chased it down at the corner. Popped up, Blevins looks at it, almost had it. Comes out into the neutral zone. Joe Brodeur hustling down to pick it up. Battling against Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin with it deep. Dan-Dalin stops, curls around the other way to stay away from Blevins. Still with it, shot. Hits the chin of Colin Bennett, and that's why they wear those neck and throat protectors. Face-off will be to the left side of Colin. Zach in for the face-off. Dan-Dalin sliding in. Zach draws it back, goes to Joe Brodeur. Brodeur rips it all the way around onto the far side. Hustling down after it, Tyson Frederickson to pick it up just as it crossed into his end of the ice. Passes it over. Dan-Dalin tipped it, goes back to the end line. Joe Brodeur sends it around, held in, comes out into the middle and picked up by Cody Mashaw. Mashaw dancing it up for Owen Newton. Coming back is Zach Blevins trying to get it past Weaver. Weaver turns, fires it. And Bennett sticks it to the glass. Brodeur with it. Drops it back behind for Cody Mashaw. Cody soft pass to Newton. Newton shuffles it up to Blevins. Blevins brings it up over the blue line. Hull misses the hit. Grabs the puck. Falls down as he meets the presence of Julian Watts. Watts gets hit by Frederickson. Puck comes out and Casey grabs it and backhands it all the way down to the Ontario Bay end of the ice. Cody Mashaw there to play it. Takes that puck behind his net for a reset. Switches places with Zach Blevins. Tries pushing that puck up, and Hull tries sending it back. Julian Watts comes up, grabs it, sends it forward. Forrest Ives receives the turnover. Ives trying to dance his way through. And coming out, Riley Ballou. Ballou hit as he hits the blue line, goes down. Still with that puck, though. Coming away with it, though, is Dapson. James Dapson going in, and coming out of nowhere, Cameron Dallin playing D, taking that puck away. Hull tried pushing it forward. Blevins gets it, sends it into the neutral zone, picked up by Hull. Hull fires it in deep, goes on net, saved by Bennett, goes to the corner. Dallin there, gets it around Newcomb, hits Pooler in the middle, I think. I didn't see if it actually got to him or not. Gravelding with it, sends it up. Donlin touches it, goes in deep, bounces off the backboards on the far side. Newcomb sent it back behind. Near side, puck collected by Ballou. Ballou goes around. Ballou skating along. Ballou at the blue line. Ballou runs into Gravelding. Puck goes deep. Ballou couldn't pick it up back there deep behind the net. Cam Scheibler has it. Scheibler sends it up to Donlin. Donlin to Ives. Ives not able to grab it. Donlin recovers. Backhands that puck in. Goes wide of the net. Cameron Dallin plays it off the backboards. Curling around. Puck a little too far away. Reaching up is Pooler. Pooler snaps it for Myros. Myros moving forward. Myros flicks that puck to the corner. Chased down and picked up by Ives. Ives stops short. Myros almost went flying over his leg. Myros turns and chases after him. Myros right behind. Hard pass goes to Walker. Walker flips it forward. How tall is Tyson Fredrickson? Reached up and grabbed that puck, drops it down. Braden Walker coming in, swings and misses. Fredrickson gives him the uppercut. Puck drops down. Puck swept away to the far side. Forrest Ives coming with that puck. Forrest over the blue line. Sends it over to Scheibler. Scheibler tries sending it back. It goes too far back. Jack Casey not able to get to it. David Stern comes back behind his net. Stern moving forward, almost lost that puck at the blue line. Runs into Donlin. Donlin not able to grab that puck, though. That goes in deep. We got a it was offsides, a delayed offsides. Puck passed up to Donlin. Donlin grabs it, rips it, goes up gently off the end of the stick of Andre Watts all the way to the far corner. Braden Walker rips this all the way down. Nobody touches it. That's an icing. Bring the face-off all the way back down by Colin Bennett, and we'll have a face-off right there. Face off to the right side of Bennett. Stern lining up to take the face off against Logan Hull. Puck goes to the corner, grabbed by Walker, rips it all the way around. Andre Watts grabs it, tries to send it out. Oh, he hit Dapson. Dapson's a little hurt. Sends this for the long breakout to Amadon. Oh, and this gets ripped right back, and it hits Stern, and he drops like a rock. Let's see, where did it hit David? That is a frozen puck, and they do absolutely hurt. Trying to go back in the replay. Stern's down along the boards, but I mean, nobody ran into him, so he generally should be okay. Yeah, that hurts. That's going to be a stinger, and that'll probably leave a bruise. Oh, it was a turning no-look like snapshot, like an Austin Matthews, and it just caught Dave, I think, on the elbow, right above the elbow pad. I don't know, hard to tell. It could have caught him on the inside of his right arm as he was coming around, but that hurt. Ontario Bay leads 3-1. In the second period, 9:11 to go in the second period. We have an injury timeout right now. Brody Atwater, how are you, bud? Good to see you. It's a pretty good game so far. No goals in this first 8 minutes of the second period. Yeah, that's going to be one heck of a bruise on David. That's for sure. He's getting helped up. He's out of knee anyway. Oh, it still hurts.
Oh, it looks like David doesn't wear a cup. I think that's what happened. He'll be all right. That'll leave a mark. So 3-1, Ontario Bay leads. Off the faceoff, Owen Newton takes that puck. Newton up over the blue line. Puck goes in deep back behind the net. Forrest Ive has it, shuffles it around. Gets to Sully Clark. Clark tries hurrying it out, and that gets deflected and goes out of play. Face off to the left side of Tucker Ives. Blevins lining in for the face-off. This is normally one of those times where Bryce would take the face-off. Missing you, Bryce. Dan-Dalin wins it. Goes over, though, to Juice. Juice trying to get it away from the skates of Tucker Ives and can't. That is high stick down by Joe Brodeur. So I'll give us a face-off all the way down in the Ontario Bay end of the ice. 8:46 to go in the second period. 3-1 Ontario Bay. Blevins and Dan-Dalin facing off again. Puck goes off of Dan-Dalin, and it comes to Cody Mashaw. Mashaw sends it all the way around for Newton. Newton gets hit by Gravelding. Blevins to Watts. Oh, Watts not able to catch it on the backhand. Goes to Dan-Dalin. Jack Dan-Dalin skating down over the blue line. Center point, shot fired, save, rebound. Was taken by Scheibler. Not sure if it made it through, but if it did, it was saved. Blevins trying to clear that puck out. Scheibler blocks it, goes back to the far corner. Cody Mashaw over there waiting to see if Casey was going to line up for a hit or not, so he lost the puck. Jack Dan-Dalin takes it behind the net. Jack loses it. Owen Newton grabs it, tried for the breakout pass to Watts, but it was about 2 steps in front of Juice. Forrest Ives backhands that puck across to his defender. Passes it up to Casey. Casey not able to keep it away from Mashaw. Cody Mashaw with that puck again. Sends it back to Joe Brodeur. Joe looking. Who can he pass to? He can pass it to Zach. Zach with that puck. Takes it in front of his goal. Keeps it away from Dan-Dalin. Goes in over the blue line. Draws it around Gale. Back behind the net. Near corner, near hash mark. Leaves it for Brodeur. No, he doesn't. Still with it. Gives it over to Mashaw. Mashaw snapshot, gets blocked by Dan-Dalin, falls down in the corner. Watts drops it off. Got dropped off back to Watts. Now this gets cleared out, and that's going to be an icing. Bring the face-off back down by Tucker Ives. $7:14 to go in the second period. Jacob Amidon taking a face-off against Newcomb. Ontario Bay wins, comes back to the point. Ballou tried sending it forward. It gets sent back out by Newcomb, and that's going to be an icing. Dalin chose to let it ice, which was a wise move. Off. Amidon trying to push that puck forward. Goes in deep. Grab by Bryson Weaver. Weaver, reaches out to keep that puck. Goes back towards his net to gain some space. Weaver looking. Who can he give it to? Sends it off the near boards for Newcomb. Newcomb has to reach back. Sends that puck in deep. Goes all the way around to the far side. Riley Blue not able to catch up to it. Shot fired, save. Centering pass goes right to Cameron Dalin. Dalin tries drawing it up. Goes to Weaver. Bryson fires it. Goes to the near corner. Off the boards in the corner. Dylan George trying to play it and fighting to get it out. Eric Mashaw not able to. Coming away with that puck is Nat Gale. Gale takes it all the way to the far side. Cameron Dalin wraps him up. And Jacob Amidon able to come in and get that puck. Amidon near side. Gets away from Di Natale. Passes it. Goes off of Newcomb's stick. Right to Nat Gale. Gale sends it up. Goes to Cameron Dalin. Dalin to Eric Mashaw. Mashaw coming around. Trying to get away from Di Natale. Sends out off the boards for himself. Not able to catch up to it. Puck gets returned to Di Natale. Got returned to Nat Gale. Gale passes it up to Di Natale. Di Natale grabs it, rips it in deep. Newcomb not able to get it. Riley Ballou sends it off the boards on the far side. Hits James Dapson fresh off his line change. Shot fired by Hull. Save Bennett. Holding that puck in. Sully Clark goes in deep. Dalin sends it back up. Forrest Ives grabs it at the hash marks. Ives comes in the middle. Shot fired. Goes high off the glass. Drops down Eric Mashaw. Not able to get it. Sent back to Gravelding. Gravelding backhands it across for the slot. Lands right on Adam Pooler. Pooler drops it to his stick. Gets it to Mashaw. Gets returned to Ives at the blue line. Ives coming in deep. Pooler forcing him back behind the net. Ives has to go all the way around to the far corner. Still curling around. Eric Mashaw blocking the slot. Fired by Ives off the boards. Pooler sends it into neutral zone. Forrest there to catch it. Forrest sends it at the goal. Blocker saved by Bennett. Up into the glass. Ripped by Ballou. And that hit somebody and it bounced out and hit Ezra Stahlberg, who saved it from going over the board. So I'd give a save to Stahlberg on that one, just for good measure. 4:58 to go in the second period. 3-1, Ontario Bay leads. Only stoppage of play we had was when David Stern tried recovering his family jewels. At the corner, sent up and by Walker, gloved down by Casey, turned back. Weaver firing it in, goes in deep. Walker chasing after it. Nope, Andre Watts gets it. Pulling that puck back, Schiebler tries drawing it back, goes to the slot, grabbed by Blevins. Blevins trying to make it, not able to. Andre Watts shot, save Tucker Ives. Rebound comes up to Julian Watts. Julian sends it back behind the net for Newton. Newton sends it over to far side for Andre. Andre back to Newton. Newton sends it into the slot. Hit by Bryson Weaver. Tried sending it behind the net. Almost set it up for Juice to fire that puck in. Andre going back to grab that puck at his own end of the ice. Andre curling around. Passes over to Walker. Walker pushes that puck up for Blevins. Blevins can't hold it. Goes to Newton. Newton sends it over for Juice. Julian draws that puck to keep it away from Fredrickson. Julian still with it. Goes to the shot. Fredrickson takes it away. Fredrickson trying to get it out. Newton holds it. Sends it into the slot. Stopped there by Jack Donlin. Donlin takes it to the corner. Uses some time. Rips it against the glass. Falls down for Walker. Fires it. Save Tucker Ives. Puck's back behind the net. Bryson Weaver tries sending it up. And if it... Yeah, it's going to be nice. 3:35 and counting. Nobody stopped the clock. Nope, clock's still going. Anybody care? They're the people that are working the clock. Yep, now are they going to fix it? Nope. Nope. It's all right. You and I know 13 seconds elapsed on that clock. That's all right. Newcomb kicks that puck up to Nat Gale. Gale loses it to Cody Mashaw. Mashaw loses it to Gale. Comes across in the middle. Amnon not able to get it back in. And Tina Natala misses. Forced dive shot. Saved Colin Bennett. Nat Gale not able to grab it. Pooler. Long pass across for Eric Mashaw. Eric never knew it was coming to him. Puck goes off the board. Save Tucker Ives. Behind the net with it. Kaz, pass up to Gale. Gale looking for it. Joe Brodeur coming to take it. Forrest Ives has it. Forrest looking. It's going to go back behind the net to lose Eric Mashaw. Goes around Jacob Ammonon. Forrest coming up through the middle. Lost that puck for a second. Regained control. But Nat Gale crossed the line when he had that misplay at the blue line. And that's an offsides. Face off right here in front of us. Hull and Blevins. Blevins drew it back. Goes to Brodeur. Brodeur sends it all the way across. Turned back up by Fredrickson. Cody Mashaw tried backhanding it out. Schiebler sends it in. I'm sorry, not Schiebler. That's Sully Clark sends it back in. Back behind the net. Brodeur tries backhanding it out. Bryson Weaver takes it. Takes it to the corner. Backhands it to the slot. Nobody able to get to it. Turning Hull. Firing. Deflected off the shoulder of somebody. Saved by Colin Bennett. Grabs it out of the air. Covers that puck up. 2:19 to go in the second period. Face off on the near side. Donlin and Ammonon. Amanon tries pushing it over towards the corner. It goes right to Forrest Eyes. Forrest along the red line loses it to Brodeur. Brodeur gets it to Amanon. Amanon tried sending it over to Pooler. Pooler misses it. That gets ripped out by Bryson Weaver. Comes back to the neutral zone. Loose. Eric Mashaw grabs it, rips it in deep. Looks to see where it went. It went deep. Forrest picks it up behind the net. Forrest Eyes curling around in front of his own goal. Cutting right through the middle over the center line. Forrest Eyes takes that in and sends it back behind the Ontario Bay goal. On the far side, coming up to grab it was Bryson Weaver. Puck goes back behind the net. Forrest Eyes backhands it across. Cody Mashaw almost scored on Colin Bennett, but he was there just to block that puck. And so Bennett tripped Cody. Fortunately, you don't get a penalty for tripping your own player. 1:38 to go, and the only stoppage of play we had was for David. I have not seen him return to the ice yet either. He's probably got ice of his own. Puck comes out, shot, save, Bennett. Loose, out in the slot. Coming over to pick it up is Blevins. Here goes Zach on the near side. Crossing over the blue line, loses it. Puck gets returned to the neutral zone by Bryson Weaver. Glove down by Dapson. Dapson sends it up to Hull. Hull going in. Tried to get fancy. Goes for wraparound. Nobody there. Goes for the slot. Can't get it through. Blevins backhands it up. Goes to Julian Watts. Watts can't keep it away from Hull. Logan Hull outskates him. Takes that puck off the end of his stick. Logan Hull curling around trying to make it through. Cameron Dallin forces him back behind the net and takes that puck away. Backhands it up along the boards, gets by Fredrickson. Newton able to get that puck out. He gets tossed to the ground by Seamus Newcomb, and the team is going crazy. Julian Watts passes up to Owen Newton. Newton tried sending it up, and his stick accidentally hit Dapson in the face. Fredrickson drops that puck back, missed by Weaver. Weaver has to play it off the boards. Blevins came back to get it, couldn't. Dallin holds it at the blue line, sends it in deep. Bryson Weaver takes that puck back behind his net. 30 seconds to go in this period. Weaver sends it to Newcomb. Newcomb back to Weaver. Bryson looking, no look. Sends it up to Newcomb. Newton takes it from Newcomb into the middle. Julian Watts flicks it up. Save. Tucker Eyes. Puck goes to the far corner. Drops down. Donlin backhanding it up. This puck goes the length of the ice, and that's going to be an icing with 8.9 seconds to go. But you and I know it's really 21. That's okay. Maybe, they forgot to move the clock at another point, and I totally missed that. I'll give it to them. Doesn't matter. They're volunteers. What the heck? And this is high school hockey. Oh, officials not letting the late change occur. And we need a fifth player. Blevins has to come back on. Nope, now that's 6. Yep, Joe's having a hard time. He's getting very confused. He just wants to play. Blevins takes that puck deep, turns it over. Donlin with it. I saw the 2 in the C. And that ends our second period of play. After 2 periods, it is 3-1 in favor of Ontario Bay. Shout out again to my sponsors, Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant. You can get whatever shirts custom made there that you could possibly want. What happened there? Well, they're back again, and they're awesome. Jess and Jen, that's why I did it twice. How's that? Power Play Sports and Dupree's Cleaning Services, interior and exterior cleaning. They're all on Facebook. Most of them have websites. Check them out. And there we go. Face off third period. Won by Cazenovia as they dump that puck in deep. Picked up at the corner by Cameron. Nope, that's not Cameron. That's Julian Watts. Juice trying to get it out, can't. Puck comes back to Brodeur. Brodeur pops it forward. Picked up by Amadon. Amadon over the blue line, moving forward at the corner. Loses that puck, comes back. Sent out by Donlin. Donlin gets that puck in the middle to Casey. Casey turns it over to Brodeur. Brodeur lets that puck slide over to Watts. Watts back to Brodeur. Brodeur up in the middle to David Stern back on the ice. So Stern was not the family jewels. It was that bottommost rib on the right side. Right where the pad ends is where the puck hit, of course. Puck dropped back and missed. And it's a goal! That goal went off of Forrest Ives' stick. He was stick handling in the slot, and it went in the net. I don't know who's going to get the credit for that goal. Goal credited to number 21, Eric Mashaw. Unassisted, number 21, unassisted. Time of that Storm goal, 0:58. It's loose! Shot fired! Just low, wide, right. Goes to the corner. Pops out in the neutral zone. Grabbed by Blevins. Fires it all the way to the corner. Everybody checks up. Kaz passes back again. Dangerous. More dangerous than we had anticipated. Scheibler not able to hold it. Turns over to Blevins. Blevins over the blue line. Sends this into the middle. Cody Mashaw not able to receive that puck. Gets turned back. Scheibler moving up with that puck. Tries dumping it in. Hits the skate of Ballou. Comes out. Dalin almost ran into Blevins. Loses that puck as he tries to regain control of his body from almost hitting his captain. Forrest Ives in deep. Back behind the net. Dalin catches up to him. Forrest again with that puck. Dalin guarding. Puck goes all the way across. Donlin not able to catch it. Plays it off the boards. Turns. Fires it back off the blade of Colin Bennett. And picked up and lofted down the length of the ice. Goes to Tucker. Ives. Tucker fires it up to Forrest. Forrest drops it back to Hull. Hull skating through the middle. Hull in the slot. Little try toe drag to get it by Andre Watts. Nothing doing. Puck gets sent in deep. Amadon pulls that puck off the boards, loses his stick. It gets thrown back to him by Andre. And this puck gets turned back, goes in deep. Ballou, Riley even. Riley Ballou sends his puck around. Donlin picks it up. Shot fired. Diving Eric Mashaw. I think he got a piece of the stick, and I think that puck went off the knob of Bennett's paddle. Centering pass. Amadon turning, swinging. Not able to get that off past a Laker. Out to the point. Juice fires. Gets deflected off of Tucker Ives or Donlin. Donlin. It's Donlin. I can't tell them apart from the front. Amadon in. Shot. Low. Save. Tucker Ives. Rebound comes to Jacob Gravelding. Gravelding fires it all the way across to Donlin. Donlin turns. Passes up to Hull. He's off sides. Doesn't touch. Everybody's got to check up. Juice sends it around behind the net for Andre. Andre coming up on the near side. Over the blue line. Andre at the center line. Has to slow down as Vinny DiNatale was there. Sends it in, and that almost went over the line too. What is going on with the physics at this rink? Puck gets popped out. Sully Clark coming over at the slot. Poked away by Braden Walker. Sent up into the neutral zone. Adam Pooler not able to get to it before Fredrickson sends this over to the side. Walker, Clark hit. Puck goes in. Brodeur not able to play it. Picked up by Gravelding, I think. Sent out. Walker fires it back to the corner. Comes all the way up into the neutral zone. Being chased down by Bryson Weaver. Not going to have to go too far. That's an icing. Eric. Dude, Gulseth, that Binghamton Pond Hockey Tournament looked like an amazingly good time. Holy cow. Not sure how I would have broadcasted it. Probably would not have. But that looked like a ton of fun. Dalin in the corner, guarding that puck. Sends it up. Newcomb not able to send it in. Comes back to the point. Eyes Forrest, takes it to the middle. Has Dalin on him. Coming up from forward, back checking is Owen Newton. Forrest spinning around. Backhand shot deflected by Scheibler at the last second. Goes over. This pops out. Comes right to Cody Mashaw. Cody moving forward. Trying to get that puck around Forrest Eyes. You're going to have to make more moves than that to get by Forrest Eyes. Forrest sends it over near side. Off the boards. Scheibler bounces, goes to Ballou. Ballou takes it in deep. Scheibler on him. Backhands his puck up. Goes by Newcomb and Mashaw. Blevins sends it back to the corner for Ballou. Ballou going behind the net. Dalin guarding the slot. Ballou passes, tries to get it to Cody. Stolen by Donlin. Donlin toe drag around Dalin in their shot. Save. Net is flown off the mooring. Shot taken by Nat Gale. Saved anyway by Colin Bennett. Going back to check on Zach Blevins to make sure he's okay. He got sailed into that netting, I believe, by somebody. I don't know. Yeah, weather definitely helped with being good. I don't know how they made ice outside. I can't. It's so warm out lately this winter, I could barely make ice in my freezer. Nice snapshot by Bryson Weaver. Better glove save by Colin Bennett. Donlin for the faceoff. Pushes it to the middle. Taken away by Julian Watts. Julian coming in through the middle. Over the center line. Oh, back checking like crazy is Hull. Juice still with it. Keeps that puck. Turns. Shot. Going wide. Tucker Ives is not letting anything go by him anymore, though. He grabbed that puck even though it was 2 feet wide of the net. 11:37 to go in this game. 4-1 is the score. Ontario Bay leads. Faceoff comes up. Sent back to the corner. Hull grabs it, gets it into the neutral zone. Collected by Watts. Watts sends it across over the blue line for Mashaw. Mashaw not able to get to it. Turned back up by Weaver. Weaver sends this all the way down. And Watts loses it to Hull. Hull gets it into the slot. Donlin not able to play it before it got taken away. Watts at the corner, battling against Casey. Watts sends it up on the near side for Stern. Stern chasing after it in neutral. Tried centering. Bryson steals it, gives it to Casey. Casey dumps that puck into the corner. They go off for their change. Andre Watts picks that puck up behind his net. Skates up, gives it to Eric Mashaw. Eric returns his puck all the way across to Julian Watts. Juice sends his puck up, touched by Amidon, trickles to the corner, goes back behind the net, played on by Fredrickson. Fredrickson snaps it off near side for Sully Clark. Sully has a hard time playing it, passes it up to a fallen Forrest Ives, and Andre Watts falls down too. There must be something slippery on the ground there, almost as slick as ice. Ives coming up, near side, hash mark, dumps that puck in, goes back behind the net. Brodeur rips it around on the far side for Sam Newton. Sam pops it into the neutral zone, swatting at it, Vinny DiNatale. Sam has it at his skates. Adam Pooler dumps that puck to the corner. Jacob Gravelding with it, backhands it around, goes by Forrest Ives. Braden Walker goes up, overskates that puck. Coming back the other way is Nat Gale. Gale chasing after it, and Pooler gets to his first. Goes out into the middle. Sam Newton swings and misses as he felt the presence of Sully Clark. Dapson in deep, falls down, tries to center that puck. Picked up by Myros. Jacob Myros trying to clear it. Scheibler holds it, sends it in to the corner. Grabbed by Braden Walker, rips it around by the official's head. Picked up by Joe Brodeur. Brodeur long pass across for Pooler. Pooler centering pass, and Newton not able to connect. That puck came out. You're offsides, Mr. Blevins. What a crazy set of events. I don't know what you call it. Nutty for sure. Neutral zone faceoff comes back to Dalin. Dalin corrals around, avoids Hull, backhands it up, gives it right to Weaver. Weaver dumps that puck in. Bennett plays it, pauses that puck. Grabbed by Blevins. He rips this all the way down. It turns and it's on net. Save, Tucker Ives. Long pass across. Blevins almost stole it. Banks off the boards, and that's going to go in too deep. No icing for some reason. Not sure why. Puck bounces off on the far side. Owen Newton has it. Newton in at the corner, avoiding Hull. Newton still with it. Kicks it back up to his skate. Loses that puck. Ripped by Fredrickson. Blocked. Comes out to Blevins. Here goes Zach. Zach, Cody. Cody. Oh! Fake this all out. Oh, that goes across the paint. Blevins not able to get his stick on it. That gets poked out. Here comes Hull. Logan Hull. It's a 2-on-1. Logan. Shot. I think it was saved. Rebound goes off the glass, comes out into the neutral zone. Mashaw over to Blevins. Blevins, shot, glass, comes back out. Played on by Cody Mashaw and Donlin. Forrest Ives can't get it out. Fired in by Riley Ballou off the blocker of Tucker Ives. Drops down for Blevins. Blevins to Newton behind. Newty for the wraparound. Not able to get it. Picking that puck out is Hull. Logan coming through the middle. Meets Andre Watts. Can't pass him. Sully Clark grabs that puck, dumps it in deep. Riley Ballou with that puck now. Ballou skating up at his own dot. Long pass for Cody. Cody and Stern touch it. Stern takes it at the corner. Stern looking, tried centering. Goes off of Gravelding, back behind the net. At the far corner, now at the far point. Julian Watts fires. Hits somebody's stick. Sails high. Mashaw turns. Fires. Saved by the chest of Tucker Ives. Tam, you never know. I actually came into this game, I was hoping Ontario Bay would win. I mean, I always do, of course. I really thought they had it, and they are playing better now. The beginning of the game was not better. Now it's getting sloppier. At least I don't know what's going on. The Watts boys out there. There's a hard open ice hit by Fredrickson. So hard, it's too hard. He didn't have the puck. Led with the elbow. What are we going to call? Roughing or elbow? 2 minutes for the rough. So Cazenovia penalty, number 16, 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 16, 2 minutes rough. Time of the minor penalty, 9:28. Hook going on there. Nobody call it. Are we getting it? Nope. Cody Mashaw coming back with that puck. Pass it over to Blevins. Blevins drops it back for Walker. Walker passes up to Mashaw. Mashaw drops it back. Ives drops Mashaw. Owen Newton takes that puck in the corner. Newton loses it at the corner. Gravelding picks it up, tries backhanding it out. Mashaw with the hip check. Pass out to Mashaw, fired, misses. Joe Brodeur grabs it on the far side. Cazenovia bench barked at him. I don't think he minds dogs, so it really didn't affect him. At the point, near side, Walker to Brodeur, winds up, shot blocked out in front. Blevins picks it up, sends it to the corner. Blevins chasing after it, centering pass, gets tipped away by Donlin. Sent back behind the net by Brodeur. Mashaw shuffles it up to Blevins at the circle. Blevins turns to avoid the hit from Hull. Gets a point to Walker. He fires it, gets deflected away, and that goes to Jack Donlin. Donlin to Hull. Hull loses it the last second, pushed off that puck. Walker finishing it. That wasn't nice. Down. Nice shot by Hull. Ives battling for that puck, goes around onto the far side. 26 seconds remaining in the player advantage. Passed across by Newton to Mashaw. Mashaw not able to grab it. Dapson does. Dapson passes that puck off to Weaver. Weaver passes up into the neutral zone, deflected away. Riley Ballou moves forward. He gets hit by Scheibler. That sounded louder than it was. That gets turned back by Scheibler. No icing because of the player advantage. Dalin with it. Dalin with the long pass for Stern. Stern got hit by Gravelding, not able to get that puck. Cazenovia trying to clear it out. Near side, here's Forrest Ives. Ives passes that puck up to Newcomb. Newcomb over the blue line. Challenge at the hash marks by Cameron Dallin. Dallin trying to dig it out. Puck comes out, goes to Eric Mashaw. Eric sends it up for Amadon. Bounces over his stick, comes out to Newcomb. Newcomb fires it, goes wide left off the back glass. Dallin overskates that puck. Jack Casey picks it up. Casey, centering pass. Shot taken by Donlin, and it got tipped by somebody. I don't even know if it made it to Bennett. Dallin gets a piece of that puck, not able to hold it. It goes over to the side. Eric Mashaw going over play. It gets sent out into the middle. Dallin lunges out at the last second to keep that away from Donlin. And Eric Mashaw pulls that into the neutral zone. Corralled by Logan Hull. Hull back over the blue line, moves forward, takes that shot, goes off a Dallin stick to the corner. Recovered by Newcomb, fired over near side. Amadon with it. Amadon backhands it out to Eric Mashaw. Eric over the blue line, tried toe drag, gets it, comes in, shot, save, Tucker Ives. Amadon wrapping up a player from the point, fired by Andre Watts. Goes off the glass. Eric Mashaw fires it, goes back behind the net, over to the far side. Amadon gets a piece of it, sends it back towards the corner. Grab, gets deflected. Amadon reaching, drops it back behind. There's nobody there. Overskated by Hull. He has to come back and grab it. Turns, fires that puck all the way up for Donlin. Donlin tries taking that shot. Saved by Bennett. Oh my gosh. All right, there's a face-off. Goes back over the end line. Julian Watts with it. Sends it around to the near corner. Played on by Clark. Clark sends it around back behind the net. Juice grabs it. Fires it up to Newton. Newton tries touching it out to Blevins. Gets taken away by Weaver. Bryson shot fire. Got deflected. Goes high. And I think it caught something in the rafters. Yeah, Tammy, Ontario Bay is playing aggressive now, and they're winning these battles. Oh, save Colin Bennett. Colin the Glove Bennett. However, I don't think Ontario Bay is playing good hockey. I've seen them play way more crisp hockey this year. So we'll see. Maybe out in the middle, and that gets covered up by Bennett. Dabson had the opportunity. I don't know what the delay was in that first shot, but then he swung and missed. And then he got a shot off. It got tipped and drizzled its way to Colin Bennett, who covered it up. Face off to Bennett's left side, comes back. Julian Watt sends it out into the middle. Gravelding returns it back, goes in deep over the end line. Back behind the net, Andre Watts collects it. Andre passes up to the middle for Newton. Owen Newton sends it up for Cody Mashaw. Cody to Blevins. Blevins over the blue line. Blevins forced to the corner by Gravelding. Gravelding grips it, rips it. Juice plays it off the boards. Gets hit from behind, sends it in deep. Back behind the net, centering pass to Mashaw. Kick save, Tucker Ives. Rebound comes out to Blevins. Kick save again by Tucker Ives. And there's a face-off at wherever the official is pointing. I can't tell. I mean, it should be deep in the zone. It went off of Tucker. Nice save. And it wasn't a kick save to the out of play, but it was a save. I've always enjoyed watching Tucker play in net. I believe this is his first year on this team, though. This puck comes out into the neutral zone. Eric Mashaw skates back and grabs it in his own end. Curls around, sends it. I think that was for Amadon. Goes off the boards, and Stern with it. Stern, soft shot. Couldn't find it to get it to Amadon. Stern, I still don't know how well he's doing. Oh, we have some shenanigans going against Mr. Stern as he's laying on the ice. And he's holding his back. Coach Olson tried to stop and talk to the official. The official said to get out of here. So I hope Tyson's okay. That's Fredrickson. He's holding his side. We're all anxiously awaiting to see what this conversation's about. Well, the officials are explaining it to the to the coaches. It's a 2-minute minor for something. I hope he's going off the ice. I mean, he's done for the game because of the 10-minute misconduct. So, number 16, 2-minute minor for cross-checking, 10-minute misconduct. 2 minutes for cross-check, 10-minute misconduct. Time of the penalty, 14:40. Somebody's got to serve the 2 minutes for him. Because of the 10-minute misconduct, he's not returning to this game. There's only 2:20 left. 2 minutes is being served by number 7, Aiden Lum. Off the face-off, Cazenovia with it. Not able to get that puck out. Return back. It's loose in the crease. Amidon not able to find it at his feet. Weaver coming out with that puck. Bryson Weaver skating his way down. Bryson forced. Where is that puck? It's still at the corner. And Walker kicks it out into the neutral zone. Brodeur steals it from Dan-Dalin. Brodeur winds up, takes that shot, save, Ives. Rebound comes out to Hull. Hull skating down with that puck over the blue line. Walker reaching, not able to get it. Hull shot, Bennett save. .137 to go in the game, 118 in the player advantage for Ontario Bay. And we've got a timeout, Ontario Bay. So, you know what that does? That gives me an opportunity to shout out to my awesome sponsors. Two Broke Moms, Main Street, Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant. Power Play Sports, Watertown, exit 47 off I-81. Dupree's Cleaning Services, interior and exterior. Interior and exterior cleaning. No idea why my microphone's muted there. But Dupree's, based out of Parrish, New York. You know, good country living, central location. They can get to you. Interior and exterior cleaning. Like I said, they wash roofs. They wash siding. They clean the inside of the house. You got something that you need done, you know what? Reach out and contact Dupree's. They'll figure it out for you. They're awesome. They never say no. So, timeout over. Hull giving directions. Donlin in for the faceoff against Blevins. Donlin wins, draws it back, goes right to Amidon. Amidon passes across to Brodeur. Brodeur tries toe dragging around, forced to the corner by Gravelding. Back behind the net, Gravelding grabs that puck, passes it up along, hits Hull in the back. Hull grabs it, sends it off the glass, catches it himself. Hull still moving forward at the dot, winds up, shot, save, Bennett. Puck drops down, grabbed by Ballou. Ballou to Blevins. Blevins holding it, 50 seconds in the player advantage. Blevins to Ballou. Ballou moving up over the blue line. Top of the circle at the hash mark, curling around, sends it all the way over for Brodeur. Brodeur not able to catch that pass, wasn't quite ready for it. Coming back the other way is Donlin, excuse me. He loses that puck. Amidon with it. Amidon sends it across to Blevins. Blevins draws it in off his backhand. Toe drag around. Shot. Save. Tucker Ives. Rebound. Picked up by Kaz. Sends it off the boards. Dalin. Winds up. Slapper. Blocked out in front. Doesn't make it through. Hull. I'm just glad that Cameron got that slap shot off and didn't duff it with the new stick, right? Remember, new stick. 30 seconds. Blevins rips that puck in. Tucker Ives does a slide. Misses it. And the teams are even. Dalin sends that puck in deep. Goes back behind the net. Amidon grabs it in the corner. Soft check by Cam Scheibler. On the far side, Brodeur pulls it. Hull grabs it. Hull goes back behind his net, and he's just going to hold it there for this game to end. And Ontario Bay wins this one by a score of 4-1, defeating the Cazenovia Lakers at the SUNY Morrisville Iceplex, home of the Morrisville Mustangs. What a game. A little bit of loving going on for Ontario Bay right before they line up and shake hands. Shout out to both of these teams for maintaining their composure and sportsmanship throughout the entire game. The parents and families of Cazenovia, always great hosts here in Morrisville. Don't really appreciate how far away this is from my home, but it's okay. They're nice people. We like being here. So, a great win for Ontario Bay. This one was iffy at best. The teams played fairly equally. Puck fell in Ontario Bay's favor. So they win this one. Moving on for the weekend, they've got a tournament up in TI. So I won't be there. So you're not going to see me broadcasting any of it. But, yeah. So thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I am the Dan-Dalin. Don't wait for it to be a good day. Make it a great day, everyone.